Hi everyone, it's Eddie here at Eddie Makes Art. Thank you for coming back to my channel. And today I'm going to be participating in the ePapery Junk Mail Challenge, where you take a piece of junk mail and you transform it into something cool. I have a lot of the junk mail that I save. I don't get as much anymore because a lot of the things I do online are just, it's just strictly online. I try to go as paperless as possible, but you still get the random, piece of junk mail. So I picked up these two to see which one I wanted to use. This one obviously from Discover, and they these credit card offers open the envelope up because they always have good quality paper inside. Now this one, I believe it's a trifold. Yeah, and you can hear it's a good stock. So that's a good one. But I don't know. Now this is from Delta, and it's a trifold. Got a little flap, which I like. Put it in, I think maybe this side better. I don't know. But it's got this really cool pop-up inside. See that? Isn't that great? And it's just like it's a vacation spot, but I don't know exactly where. I don't know if it says. I can't read all that tiny writing. But yeah, I thought that would be cool to use something like this. I just think this one, I'd have to do more, but like this one's really cool. That pop-up is fun. So let's make one using this, and I pulled some things out to put on here to cover up the the writing and stuff. Obviously I'm not covering this up. I want to cover this up, and I think this will work here. This is a quote: "Summer is singing with joy, and the beaches are inviting you with dancing waves," by Debasis Mirda. And I think if I tear around it, we can get that right over there. And then I have some gel prints. This one is mine. This is on rice paper. I thought that'd be cool. So obviously I'm going with some oranges. This is from Patricia at PM Artist Studio. I received this print and the next one in a gift, or in a prize pack that I won. And then these are on carnival tissue, and then there's this one, which I thought was super, super cool. So we use this too. Again, it's on carnival tissue, but I like it because it's got an opaque back, so it'll cover up the writing. Right? I think maybe this one on the outside, and this one on the inside, and then maybe use this one for the trim, or any spots that aren't covered. Then I also I've been saving my baby wipes after I paint, or use my inks, because a lot of times this is what ends up happening. So dry them out. You can use them like a fabric, right? So maybe I thought we could fashion a couple of pockets or maybe tucks for inside this little booklet. And so I'm going to ignore this for now because I'm going to do the flap different. And so for the outside, we have this space to cover. And that is a challenge, but I think we can do it. And I'm just going to use some glue stick on here. I think it'll work perfectly well. But first I want to take this bit and kind of measure out some of this here. This part's pretty straightforward. I'm just trimming around the print, and then to fit the piece of junk mail as best as I can get it, and then I'll just trim the excess off. A reminder, make sure you use a card when you're doing tissue to paper, because the card helps to smooth out any wrinkles and get you a nice smooth surface. Now, if you have any wrinkles, you can use your fingers sometimes and gently push them out. But you got to be careful. You don't want to tear it. And here, I'm just patching up the ends with the extra piece that was on the other side of the print. And then I'll do the edges. This is right here what I need to do. But maybe this edge will be better because it kind of matches it more. Maybe that's what I'll do, is let me trim this up. I'm going to leave a little excess just because sometimes it's easier to handle when you give yourself a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then over here. This one, I think, would be better like that. A little bit of glue under there. I got a little tiny bit here, so let's see. Here, we can use some of this. This has some of that red and yellow. Beautiful. This is why you never throw away your bits when you're working, because you never know if you're going to need a little bit to patch up something on your project. Ooh, my glue's running out. That's why it's acting funny. All right. Gently lay it down. Okay. Now for the flap, I thought we could use this paper here and then just fold it over so that the entire flap, both sides, are this. Yeah. Let's find an edge we want. Maybe. Let's see if I can tear this down a little bit. I think it will tear this way. Nope. So let's see here. I'm just going to cut it. Uh-oh, not on the glue, kids. Not glue. How wide do we want this? Let me get a measuring tool right in front of me. I'm gonna measure from the edge there. So that's a little more than 2 1/8. So we'll do 5 inches. 5 inches this way is here. It's my fancy measuring. Learned that in school. Yeah, all right. How colorful that is. I just love that print. And, let's take a bit off the edges. See, that's gonna bother me here. So, let's see if there's a darker side. Yeah, or see, this is more opaque here. So you don't really, no, you'll still see it. What I could do is, let me get some of this white Posca pen. Will that work? No. Let's do some black. Yeah, I have a feeling it's still going to show. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Because this is just something fun for me. Oh, scissors. Everything I need is right in front of me, and I keep looking for it. Let's cut this edge here. So we need about there. Again, leaving myself a little extra room. Okay, Eddie, you're a nut. Get some of this glue in here down. Yeah, that's annoying. This one work? Yeah, this one's empty too. Okay. Give me 1 second, I'll get another glue stick. Okay. Nothing like a fresh glue stick. All right, make sure you get enough adhesive. And I'm gonna lay this down as straight as possible. There we go. Flip her over. Little glue gunk there, just rub it off. Other stuff you can use to cover these things up, these mailers, is just if you have, if you use like digitals, if you go to ePapery's website or their Etsy shop, they sell a lot of wonderful digital papers. Those are great in this. You can collage, you can, you know, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, check out their shop. They have some really cool and beautiful papers designed by Aaron. Just gonna glue that down, and then we can layer something over that. Oh, what's gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna put the quote here. So, yeah, I'm not happy about that. I should have covered that up more. We can just do another piece of tissue here. That'll help. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Right now, just gonna put another piece of tissue right on top. And pro tip, use something to cover that up before, or use a darker paper. Oh well. That's how we learn, right? Let's go this way. Yeah. So this color makes me think of summer. Summer's pretty much here, and it's still cool here up in the Northeast. My friend Julie in Michigan, she said they're expecting 90 degrees this weekend. It's been pretty hot there. But we get a couple of warm days, but nothing that's, you know, so bad you gotta have the AC on. If anything, I just open my windows and it's perfect. Let's trim out these edges here. Try not to cut into the cardstock. I think it's supposed to rain today, but it's sunny. But my joints say otherwise. Okay. Beautiful. Now I love this because if when you use the tissue, it gives it such a like soft, like kind of like a thin leather feel almost. It's nice. So I would try the tissue. Okay, I'm gonna put my quote here. Let me just glue this little bit down better than I did. Perfect. Now, there's a couple of wrinkles there. You can go in with your finger and just smooth it out, and that usually takes them away. where's my quote? I had a quote, and here it is. Okay, let's trim around this guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and rip. Get a little ripping going. And this is just a quote I printed up on my desktop and or typed it up and then printed it off on some paper. This is actually a digital from PM Artist Studio, part of one of their boho paper packs. There we go. Do that like that. Because if we go like this, we're going to get that. So maybe we'll do that right there. But first, let me ink it up. How about that? Get a little ink on there. This is just a vintage photo from Tim Holtz. The Distress ink. I love this new silicone mat. I just glue right on it. It's great. And I just spray a little water on it and wipe it down. It comes off brilliantly. Right, got this. This little bit here annoying me. All right, and then we have our pop-up. Do something there. Let's do, because this is gonna flip in, right? Let's fold that over. What can we put there? It's a little dirty from the glue, but like I said, if you just rub it off when it dries, it'll just bead up and come right off. That's why you save these. These are good paper. That you couldn't do that on regular like printer paper. Tear a hole in it. Just want to strip us something to go there. Look over in my pile of stuffs here. It's just off to the right. I have a pile of different things that I use and incorporate. Here, I got some strips in here I can add. Maybe not that one, this one, add that. Yeah, that'd be cool. Little contrast. And just rip the end, right? Okay. Do the thumb glue, right? That's enough, yeah. And then I'll trim that off. So now for here, we're gonna do this other print that I did on the rice paper. Here I'm doing basically the same thing I did with the tissue paper. Towards the beginning, I just trimmed it down to the size of the space I needed, and then just cut off the excess. Same thing again. You want to use your little key card or your scraper card to smooth out the tissue, and it helps to smooth out the glue, especially if you get any little lumps in there. It helps with that too. So here, what I basically was doing was trying to get everything like back into the original folds. I kind of folded it in the wrong spot a couple of times, so this took me about 10 minutes to figure out, but I sped it up for you so you wouldn't have to be so bored. Okay, let's add some pockets into our little book here. I was trying to refold this into the way it was originally was, and I had a little issues, but I think I got it. I think I got it good. That's okay. This needs a little attention there. So for the pockets, I thought maybe we could do a corner tuck here where it goes like that. Let me cut this into 4, or at least, let me cut the square as best I can. Okay, and then just this is not going well because I didn't measure it, but you know, you figure it out. So I want to glue that there, but I want to kind of round it out. So I'm just going to fold that so the kind of in half. And then I did it wrong. Yep. Okay, so I think for here, I'm going to use some of this. But I think I need to cut it down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, just a little bit, not too much. And I'm not going all the way to the edges. I don't, think it's necessary. Also, it avoids, it helps the book not be so bulky either. Okay, I think that's good. Which side do we want? That side. So I'm just gonna glue, use a little art glitter glue on the edges on 3 sides, left, right, and the bottom. Little more glue. It's absorbent, the baby wipe, obviously. So it's gonna maybe take a little more glue, but I think we got it. Got a little opening. Oh no. You want to be difficult, don't you? I wonder if I have to pull out my Fabrifix glue. Let's use the Fabrifix on the next one, and we'll see how that one goes. So on this side, too pink. Did this blue? Yeah, that's nice. Do a little section there. This one's a little larger. So we're gonna go, let's see here. So a little inside of this here. Maybe, right? Cut across this way. Okay. We're looking good. That's a little crooked. A little bit. A little bit shorter. Here we go. That's the side I want up. And then we'll just trim this part off. And I'm going to use the Fabrifix. And that should work better. If you're wondering what it is, it's a silicone-based glue or adhesive. easier this way, Eddie. Yeah, I should have gone with this for the first one, but if it comes up, I'll re-glue it with this Fabrifix. Much better, much better. So, you know, basically we're done. Now you can certainly embellish it, add more, you know, stuff to it, but I think, you know, put a couple of tags. I got these tags recently from a swap from Becky. Put one in there. Let's see, do I have a smaller one that will fit the other side? Yeah, this one's purple. I made that one. A little small, but that's okay. You get the idea, right? And there you have it. Junk mail turned into a cool little folio. Just using some glue, some prints, and a little baby wipe. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was the ePapery junk mail challenge. And if you make something with junk mail, please post it and tag ePapery, or and also use the hashtag junkmailchallenge. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.